And as for part two, let us begin with another episode of Days of Our Lakers. In this episode, we search for LUKA and Austin Reeves because they're nowhere to be found. You know why? Because they left their team. Well, they didn't leave their team. Just decided to use the low management option and don't play because they played the previous night against Miami. So you know what? They gotta take a break, man. They gotta take a break. And you know, their knees hurt, man. Their knees hurt. And, you know, they got the legs hurting and everything. They're a little tired, a little fatigued, you know. They're a little tired, a little fatigued from playing against Miami. They can't play back-to-backs even though they in their mid-20s. You know? You gotta take it easy with these young cats, man. You gotta take it easy with them, you know? They gotta sit out. They can't play back-to-backs no more. They too old. They 25 and 26, 24 maybe. All the young kids, they're a victim of circumstances, you know? So you gotta sit them down. Oh, spit. LUKA just sat out for 3 games, right? LUKA sat out for 3 games, so he plays one amazing game in Memphis. I don't know what he exactly did because I didn't document that game against Miami. But regardless, he sits out again after sitting out 3 games, practically for almost 3 games. It felt like a week, but for 3 games. So he gets 3 games off, plays 2, and then he goes back on a. You know what? You know what, man? And I know plenty of people have said this time and time and memorial and whatever. But regular folk can't do that. Regular folk can't, you know, take continuous days off. They can't load manage from their jobs. Cause you know why regular people can't load manage from their jobs? Because they'll get the freaking jazz treatment from their job. They'll get thrown out and never to return again. Fired. Like Donald Trump used to say. You're fired. They've been dismissed. You gotta work somewhere. Sorry, we had to let you go. But you know what? These weird old fans out here, they never get that one. Well, they need their rest. Well, I need my damn rest too. You know? I need like 2 or 3 days of rest. You know? But you know what? I can't do that. Because it'll look bad on me. Because I want to sit around and don't. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of even explaining that? Because nobody will ever get it. You just have a stupid ass rebuttal. But regardless, there was no look on Austin Reeves in the game against Portland Trailblazers. But they was very lucky to have DeAndre Ayton score 29 points and an appearance from Bronny James, a super appearance from Bronny James with his 5 points and 6 assists. That saved the day right there. I would say they had 3 people low managing, but 1 don't count no more. He just there now. He's just there. It's like that episode of, I don't know how many people watch Seinfeld. It was an episode of Seinfeld when George was faking an injury, right? Faking a disability. I think he was riding around one of them scooters, and he only did it so he could use the nice bathroom, because I guess the regular bathroom wasn't as nice as the nice bathroom. The nice bathroom was a handicap bathroom, I think. So he faked being handicapped until somebody found out he wasn't handicapped. But he continued to keep coming to work, and everybody ignored him. That's what LeBron James is doing right now. He act like he injured, but nobody care. But he just keep coming to work, and nobody still caring. He can sit at the end of that bench and nobody care. Yeah. That's how they be. Yeah, it's LeBron again. Why is he still here? I don't know. That's how he is right now. He just collecting a check. Useless motherfucker. But anyways, yeah, this load management thing, man. It got old years ago, but it's reaching new levels now because you got these dudes load managing in the beginning of the season. Oh, his knee hurt, man. He had to take some time off, you know. He gotta get pampered a little quick, you know. His knee hurt. He got little twins in his knee, a little pain in his knee, you know. You gotta take it easy with these guys, man. These guys are bigger, faster, stronger. You know? Bigger, faster, stronger. If they was bigger, faster, stronger, they wouldn't be taking all this load management. And days of the old NBA. Man. These dudes back then, man. Rain, sleet, or shine, hungover, didn't get no sleep, bad plane ride, smoked too much weed, whatever. These dudes showed and played the next day. Injured, whatever. They're showing up. They said, give me the shot and I'll show up. Cause those guys back then had the love for the game. These guys right now, man, they just got the love for the money and fame. Basketball secondary. And you know what? They keep bringing up, oh, it's the team's decision. And I'd be like, if I was down, like, I don't give a damn what the team say. I'm playing. I don't care if this is a business or not. I got drafted to play ball and win championships. Not for y'all to be worried about my toe and knee hurting. So I need load management at age 25, 26. Man. Age 25 and 26, man. I wish I could get them days back. And load management don't even work. The more pain, the more resistance. The more wear and tear, the more resistance. That's why these dudes are always getting hurt, because you load managing, they get back on the court, injure themselves because they ain't resistant to the rigors of playing 82 games or even playing a rigorous game, because you gotta keep sitting them out every 2 games. It's freaking ridiculous, man. Absolutely embarrassing. But anyway, this is another day's episode of Days of Our Lakers. Freaking ridiculous, man. It ain't my team and I'm freaking pissed off. But you guys already know how I felt when Giannis did that against Golden State. I had enough of this, man. I really do. Everybody, and one more thing. Everybody always talk about, oh, basketball players are soft. They soft. Well, you know what? If you play basketball the right way and have the right mentality, basketball ain't soft. I got the proof to prove it. No, today's players, they treat them softly and pamper them. You play a real game of basketball, you coming out of there sore, hurting, tired, ready to go sleep without taking a shower and eating. These dudes are pampered and play the softest area in basketball. Last time I played basketball, I needed Epsom salt, a massage, another massage, some chicken wings, some weed, and a woman massaging my feet. I was so freaking hurting and tired. It wasn't even funny. But you know what? I feel satisfied because I actually played a game of basketball. And no, whatever. Nobody understand what I'm saying. Whatever. This is another episode of Days of Our Lakers. Freaking softest area in the NBA ever.